doomed himself with imprecise wording. Everyone, he said. Not people I'm attracted to, or potential romantic partners, or even humans. Just everyone. Do you see the problem? Because I certainly do, and I'm already reaching for the emergency paperwork. The apartment fell silent except for the gentle hum of the air conditioner. Marcus waited, as if expecting a booming voice from the heavens or a flash of lightning. Nothing happened. Right, he muttered, because wishes are stupid and magic isn't real. He got up to water his plants, starting with Guadalupe, a particularly dramatic prayer plant who always seemed to droop when she felt neglected. Divine commentary. Magic is absolutely real, Marcus. It's just that the universe has a twisted sense of humor and a very literal interpretation of contractual language. The wish has been processed, approved, and is now being implemented. Standard activation time, 12 to 24 hours. Marcus woke up feeling different. Not physically different. He still looked like a human scarecrow who'd been dressed by someone with a grudge against fashion. But there was something in the air, a subtle shift in the cosmic background radiation of his existence. His first hint that something had changed came when he walked into the kitchen to make his usual breakfast of sad cereal and resigned coffee. Guadalupe, his prayer plant, had somehow migrated 3 feet closer to the kitchen entrance during the night. Huh, Marcus said, moving her back to her spot by the window. Must have been the wind. Divine commentary, it wasn't the wind. The second hint came when he was getting dressed and noticed that Fernando had somehow turned himself completely around to face the bedroom, despite being a plant with no apparent locomotive abilities. That's weird, Marcus muttered, straightening his tie in the mirror. The tie was beige. Of course it was beige. Divine commentary. I'm watching 17 houseplants slowly develop what can only be described as a collective crush on their owner. This is not in my job description. I'm a cosmic entity, not a relationship counselor for vegetation. The third hint should have been impossible to miss. Every single plant in his apartment had somehow repositioned itself to have a clear line of sight to wherever Marcus was standing. When he moved from the kitchen to the bathroom, it was like watching a very slow, very green wave following his movement. But Marcus, bless his oblivious heart, was too busy checking his phone for messages from Rebecca, there were none, to notice that his apartment had developed a botanical surveillance system. Divine commentary. Sometimes I think humans deserve whatever cosmic joke gets played on them. Marcus's first day at the office went surprisingly well. His coworkers, who usually treated him with the enthusiastic warmth typically reserved for tax audits, suddenly seemed fascinated by his every word. Marcus called Jennifer from accounting, practically sprinting across the lobby to catch up with him. I was just thinking about you. You were? Marcus blinked in confusion. Yes. I was wondering if you'd like to get lunch today, and maybe dinner, and possibly breakfast tomorrow. Jennifer's eyes had taken on an intensity that would have been romantic if it weren't so unsettling.